Namaste, dear yogis. Welcome to your gentle flow for discipline and focus. So I want to invite you today to focus as much on your breath as you can, so you can stay focused and centered within yourself. So when you're ready, make sure that you have something like a bolster with you. If you don't have a bolster, you can also have a stack of blankets or pillows or maybe a big couch cushion. And then we're going to start in any seated position that you'd like. You can sit cross-legged in Sukhasana, or you can come into Hero's pose. Maybe you want to sit up on a block or on a bolster. And let's just start with closing our eyes. Let's take a deep breath in and exhale, landing into your body. Slowly arriving here. And today we're going to focus on creating discipline, on being focused and centered in the present moment. Focused with our breaths, focused on our movements, on each posture, on how the breath is in the posture, on how the sensations are feeling in the postures, in the yoga asana. So as you close your eyes here, find your inner gaze, your point of concentration. And as you are here, start to deeply inhale and deeply exhale through your nose. Inhale, exhale, and really use your breath here as a point of focus, to be centered, to be here and now. Try to be aware of each inhalation that flows into your nose, and each exhalation that flows back out of your nose. Maybe to stay even more centered and focused, you can internally repeat to yourself on your inhale, I am breathing in. And on your exhale, I am breathing out. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. And staying as much as you can with this breath, repeating the affirmations to yourself during the class, maybe when you feel a little bit more distracted, when you need extra focus, so you can really come back to this center, to our breaths. Let's inhale, reach our hands up towards the sky. Exhale, we bring our hands together towards our third eye, gently pressing our thumbs between our eyebrows. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. And then starting with taking some gentle neck rolls. You can bring your neck, your chin towards your chest, and then gently rolling your left ear to your right shoulder. Rolling your chin to your chest and then rolling your right ear to your right shoulder. Gentle half circles here with your neck. So know that this is a very gentle flow. So be as gentle and as kind as you can with your body. Not forcing or pushing yourself too much, but really focusing on the gentleness. If this feels good, you can make full circles with your hands. And then to the other side, if you're making the full circles. Okay. And then we're going to come back to center. And we're going to come into a toe squat. So what we are going to do, we're going to come onto our hands and knees. We're going to tuck our toes underneath. And from here, this is really your choice how far you want to go. This is really depends on the tightness of your feet. So start with walking your hands back towards your knees and try to bring your hips as close towards your heels. Maybe you want to stay here. Maybe this is more than enough. Maybe you want to use some blocks or a bolster to put underneath your hands for extra support. Or maybe you feel like you can have more today, walking yourself up even higher, maybe eventually coming into a full toe squat. Bring your hands on your upper legs. Bring the weight into your heels, pressing your toes equally into the mat. For me, this is also a very intense posture, so try to honor where you are in this pose and focus on the inhale and exhale. I am breathing in. Exhale, release. I am breathing out. Feeling the sensations arising through your toes, maybe all the way through your legs. Stay here focused on the posture, on the breath. Few more breaths here. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale out. So wherever you are right now, walk your hands back on the mat. And then very slowly and gently untuck your toes. Woo! And then we're going to tap our feet. So releasing the energy that we have built up here. And then we're going to bring our hips towards our heels for a child's pose. You can choose if you want to have the knees open or closed. And then rest your forehead down on the mat. Bring your focus towards your inner gaze as you close your eyes. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Bring all of your attention here on this yoga asana, your child's pose. All of your attention and focus on breathing in this pose. Being totally here. Now we're going to inhale, we're going to come up halfway. And then we're going to slide our right hand underneath. Palm of your hand is facing up. And we're going to slide the left hand forward until that we can bring either our forehead or our right cheek on the mat. You can also prop up with a pillow or a block. And exhale, try to release your shoulders in the mat. Relaxing your hands, your arms. Focusing here in the pose, Balasana, child's pose. Deep breaths here. And know that it's very normal that you get distracted, that we forget to focus on our breaths, but just keep bringing yourself back again and again and again. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. And let's inhale slowly. Slide our right hand back towards the front. And then sliding our left hand underneath. Palm of your hand is facing up. And then we slide the right hand forward. Bring our forehead down. Inhale here. Exhale. Release your shoulders, your elbows, your arms. Letting yourself rest here. Relax. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. And let's inhale. Slide our left hand to the front again. Exhale, coming up onto our hands and knees, tucking our toes underneath and slowly pressing the hips up. Downward facing dog. So know that you can always have your knees bent here as much as you need so that you can straighten your spine. And then you can slowly bend one knee a little bit more than the other, walking out your downward facing dog very, very gently. Inhale. Exhale. Then we're going to walk our feet very slowly, step by step, to the front of the mat. And our feet are going to be hips distance apart. And we're going to come into our Uttanasana, forward folds. Hands can be on the floor or on your blocks. Try to keep your upper body very heavy here. Just let them hang over your legs. Let your neck relax. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Now let's inhale, rolling all the way up very slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, until we reach your hands up towards the sky. Exhale, draw your hands towards your heart to Tadasana, mountain pose. Strong, focused, centered mountain pose here. Pressing into your feet, lengthen your spine, shoulders are back. Maybe close your eyes, find your inner gaze. Inhale here, exhale out. On our next inhale, we're going to slowly reach the hands up. Exhale, we bend the knees, we go to Uttanasana, forward folds. Let's bring our hands either on blocks or on the mats. And we step our left foot all the way to the back of the mat, dropping the left knee down. You can stay with your hands on your blocks if you need to. And let's inhale, reach the right hand up for our twisted low lunge. You can gaze up towards the sky or gaze down, but wherever you are bringing your gaze, try to bring it to one point. This is your drishti, your focus points. Bring all of your focus here, your breath here. Exhale, bring the right hand down. And then inhale, we rise up with our upper body, but we keep reaching the fingertips down into our lunge, reaching towards the earth. Gazing forward, find your drishti, point of focus. Shoulders are rolling back away from the ears. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Inhale. Exhale, flowing the hands forward. This time we're going to extend the back leg. And we're going to come all the way up into a high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, we bring the hands by our heart. We're going to bring our weight on the right knee. Lift the left knee for 3 pose. You can bring your left foot anywhere inside your right leg, maybe on the ankle on the calf or on the inside of your thigh. Bring your hands by your heart and find your drishti here, your gaze, your focal points. Use your breaths to center yourself. I am breathing in. I am breathing out, pressing into your feet, lengthen your spine, shoulders are back. Maybe reaching the hands up to challenge your balance just a little bit more. Keep focusing on your drishti, your focus point in front of you. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale, if the hands are up, bring them back by your heart. Slowly stepping your left foot next to your right. Inhale, let's reach the hands up. Exhale, bend the knees, Uttanasana. Let's inhale, this time hands are on blocks or on the mat. Step our left foot all the way back, dropping. No, this is wrong. It is our right foot that we step all the way towards the back, dropping the right knee. Keeping your hands on your block or on the mat. Let's take our twisted low lunge. Inhale, lift your left leg up towards the sky. Find your drishti. This can be up towards your hands or down. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Inhale. Exhale, floating your left hand back down. And let's inhale, rise our upper body up for low lunge. Hands keep reaching down towards the earth. Find your drishti. Find your breaths. Find your center, your focus. Creating discipline here by staying aware, focused on the breaths, the posture, and our gaze. Let's inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands on the mat. Extend the back leg. And let's inhale, come up into our high crescent lunge. Exhale, bring the hands by the heart. Bring your weight onto your left foot. Lifting the right knee up. Finding your tree pose variation. This can be anywhere on the calf, ankle, or on your inner thigh. Hands are by your hearts. Find your drishti, your focus points. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Coming back to our center through yoga asana, through breaths. Feeling yourself fully here right now on your mat. Maybe extending the arms up. Keep firmly pressing into your feet. Lengthening the spine. Keep relaxing your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. If the hands are up, bring them back by your heart. Bring the right leg back on the mat. Mountain pose. Let's inhale, reach the hands up. And exhale, bend the knees for Uttanasana, forward folds. And then stepping all the way to the back of the mat. Coming back into our downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale, we bend the knees and we walk towards the front of our mat. We fold forwards. We bend the knees until we can bring our sit bones on the mat. And then we're going to roll all the way on the back until we bring our hands around our knees, Apanasana. Inhale and exhale. For our last pose, we're going to come into a supported bridge pose. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring the feet underneath the knees. We're going to reach for a bolster. We're going to lift the hips up so that we bring our bolster underneath our hips. You want to find a sweet spot between your tailbone, your lower back. And then you can choose here. You can extend either your arms towards the sides or maybe over your heads. And try to give your whole weight away to your bolster. Try to relax your muscles. Make sure you're not holding yourself up too much with your muscles, but you're trusting the stability of your bolster underneath. I am breathing in and I am breathing out. Bring yourself back again and again towards your center, towards your focus. Really committing yourself to this practice, to breathing here, to being in this yoga asana, in this posture. Creating discipline on the mat so that we can eventually bring this discipline off our mats into our daily lives. Let's take one more deep inhale here. Exhale out. And slowly we lift the hips to release our bolster. And from here we're going to move into our shavasana. So maybe you want to roll your bolster underneath your knees so you can extend the knees very comfortably and come into a very supportive shavasana here. So try to have some space between your legs, extending your arms by your sides. Maybe taking your blankets to be nice and warm here. Close your eyes if this feels good. Letting go of any control of your breaths and just resting here in pure focus. Focusing on your body being heavy on the floor. On all of the points of contact with your body and the mat. Feeling this relaxation flowing over you. Bring deep rests. You can observe your breath here, but without controlling your breath. Just observe. Staying as focused and as centered as you can. Being totally here in the here and now, within your space on your mats, within your body, within your breaths. Being here fully, completely, with all of our focus, all of our attention, as much as we can. Not judging ourselves if we lose the focus, if we are distracted. With kindness, with love for ourselves, reminding ourselves again to stay focused, to come back to the breath, to come back to our center, to come back to our body. And I would like to invite you to stay here as long as you want. Maybe set a timer or maybe pause the video. Or if you want to close off with me, gently start to deepen the breaths a little bit more. And bring some movements into your body. Maybe keeping your eyes closed as you roll over to your sides. And then gently, mindfully, pressing yourself back up, arriving back into a seated position just as we started. And observe how you feel here. Do you feel more focused, more centered? And is there maybe any way that you can bring this from your mat into your daily life? This focus, this discipline, this coming back to your center. Let's inhale, reach the hands up. And exhale, drawing the hands towards our hearts. Let's inhale, bring our thumbs to our third eye. Exhale, bow down, thank yourself. And then I want to thank all of you for practicing with me. I hope to see you with us on the mat soon, and I'm wishing you a beautiful day. Thank you. Mwah.